Here we are, clan the isms, cataclysm great. Our people out here struggling, trying to make it in this state. Everybody out here doing it, but we the ones who late. Now family, we the ones who gotta delegate. Get that money in the power, never be fake. Stick to cosign for 3. What did he say? Create jobs, support our own. Educate the same and buy back your home. Got 3 degrees, triple 10. 3 PhDs, now we on the CNN. DBTV, let's talk about negligence. Ignorance is bliss, but we can turn it to intelligence. Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. Let's break it down here on Dr Boyce TV. Here we are.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. I wanted to give you guys some interesting breaking news that relates to stocks and also politics a little bit. A lot of people are wondering who Joe Biden is going to choose for his vice presidential candidate. Well, Susan Rice just sold her Netflix stock. She was a member of the board of directors, and when directors sell their stock, they have to make a report. They have to file a report with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and she has basically filed that she has sold her shares, which netted her a profit, by the way, of about $300,000 because Netflix stock has done really well. Netflix has been a great investment, especially during the pandemic. Netflix has done extremely well. So anyway, this is not me telling you to go buy Netflix stock or telling you that I think it's going to continue to do well. There are a lot of question marks, particularly given that Disney is starting to really compete in the streaming space in a more aggressive fashion due to the pandemic. But I think that her selling the stock could be a real telltale sign of who Biden might select as his vice president, particularly given that he just made another mistake with African Americans. I don't know if you saw this, but I think Biden said something like, he said, unlike the African American community, the Latino community is wonderfully diverse and things like that. And so a lot of people are giving him a hard time about that, including myself, because I think that we should be more diverse. But then again, though, maybe he's right. Maybe we're not diverse enough. Maybe we shouldn't feel that we have to all vote for the same person and do the same things, right? Maybe we should be allowed to be human. Diversity is an important part of humanity, right? So are we killing our ability to be human by not being as diverse as we could be? Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, so given that Susan has sold her Netflix stock, that would clear her up to run for president when you run, or vice president, excuse me. When you run for office at that level, there are certain investments that you cannot have. I can only imagine what Donald Trump had to sell, how much stock he had to sell in order to become president. So this could be an interesting development. So I'll keep you guys posted. Netflix stock, I think I owned some Netflix for a while. I think I might have divested out of Netflix myself, but I'm not running for vice president, so don't worry about that. No worries in that area. But Netflix is an interesting company. It's hard to know whether or not the stock has hit a peak or not. I know that their earnings reports were disappointing. Their recent earnings announcements didn't meet expectations. They're not growing as fast as they used to. And it's really, really hard to maintain a growth rate that will justify the levels of Netflix stocks that you're seeing right now. So Netflix is interesting. I personally, if I had a choice between Netflix and Disney, I actually like Disney more because Disney is going to start competing directly with Netflix and they're going to get good at that. But then when COVID's over, Disney has parks. Disney has ESPN and live sports. Disney has movie studios, in a more expansive fashion than Netflix does. So I personally think over the next 2 or 3 years, I wouldn't be surprised if Disney would outperform Netflix because Disney took such a hammering when the pandemic began. But Disney stock's been moving up quite a bit this week, so maybe some of that's already been priced in. So anyway, guys, I'm about to go. Don't forget that tomorrow, August 7th, we begin Black Stock Market Weekend. So if you are interested in digging in and learning about stocks, I put together a really awesome 11-step method for how I add stocks to my portfolio. It allows you to cut corners, get rid of myths, get rid of any fears that you may have or confusion you may have. You guys know I've been a finance professor for 25 years and I've taught it to college students. I've written research papers on the topic. I wrote my entire dissertation on the topic. So I understand it well enough to tell you what you can pay attention to and what you should probably ignore. So if you want to join us, feel free. Go to theblackstockmarketweekend.com, theblackstockmarketweekend.com. You can still sign up. We're going to do 3 days, 8 p.m. Eastern, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be awesome. So look forward to seeing you guys soon and have a good night. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Here we are, clan the isms, cataclysm great. Our people out here struggling, trying to make it in this state. Everybody out here doing it, but we the ones who late. Now family, we the ones who gotta delegate. Get that money in the power, never be fake. Stick to cosign for 3. What did he say? Create jobs, support our own. Educate the same and buy back your home. Got 3 degrees, triple 10. 3 PhDs, now we on the CNN. DBTV, let's talk about negligence. Ignorance is bliss, but we can turn it to intelligence. Believe none of what you hear, half of what you see. Let's break it down here on Dr. Boyce TV. Here we are.